what is your trading plan? How you look for trade usually? What do you start? Okay, anybody want to volunteer? Anyone want to volunteer to share your plan? How you look for trade usually? You need to have a plan, yeah. If you don't have a plan, how you can make money, right? You need to, first of all, you need to have a plan, what you plan to do, how you look for trade. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, come. Anyone want to volunteer, or do you want me to just name anyone? Okay, we have Michael here say look for a team. Okay, good. What else? What else? Your trading plan. Okay, look for a team, which is good, right? From FA, look for a team. Now, okay, we have added one. Identify market structure for your buyers. Okay, very good. That is a smart money trading concept. Okay. Now you can have a team like based on FA, and after that you need to have your these buyers, right? You need to have a buyer. So having a team and having a buyers, once you have a team, of course, you will know what currency to trade, right? You obviously you have a buyer, right? So both are about the same, right? We need to have a buyers. Now, looking for a team to trade, it means that we are more the team likely to come from fundamental analysis, from fundamental, right? Global macro. But when we look at, but there are some trader who are who don't I don't know what's the proper word to use, not so good in fundamental analysis and following news. So having a team sometimes can be quite challenging for trader to them, right? So the alternative is you can base on uh, uh, what you see, understand a little bit of fundamental, right? Example, risk on, risk off. That this is a very straightforward. Then the rest is just based on your chart on technical, right? So based on technical, we want first of all we need to understand. We need to have a bias basically, right? What you think the market is likely to do next, right? That is something that you need to have the bias. All right. Okay. So how can we know buyers? We have a bullish or bearish, right? So when we talk about having a bias, it means that where do you think this currency is moving to? Example, if we are looking at the euro dollar, where do you think euro dollar is going? Is it going up? Is it going down? Right? Or is it going sideways? So you need to develop a bias. That's the first thing, right? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Now, for those who are late, right, we are now talking about trading plan, right? You need to have a trading plan. So the first is we need to have a bias. Okay, market bias. Right, what's the next one? Anybody? No, these are my plan. So you don't tell my plan. I want to hear your plan, your trading plan. Okay, your trading plan. You guys already know my plan, right? So I don't want you to follow my plan. I want you to tell me your plan, and let's examine your trading plan so that you know what where are your weakness that you can further improve, right? So if I say that define your range based on multiple time frame analysis and which type of trader are you? Well, this is not a trading plan, right? I mean, what type of trader are you is right from the start. You should already know what kind of trader you are, right? And therefore, you decide what time frame you'll be looking at. Okay, so this cannot be a trading plan, right? Anybody else? What are your trading plan? Intraday, intra-week. Yeah, this is again the same thing like what Eva has saying. What kind of trader you are, right? Are you an intraday trader? Okay, or are you an intra-week trader? Okay, intra-week means that your trade likely lasts for a couple of days, right? So that's the meaning of intra-week. Okay, intraday, I think everybody understand. So your plan, when you open your chart, okay, let's make it very straightforward, easy to understand. When you first open your chart, what is the first thing you be looking for? Opportunity. What's the first thing? Rick, you want to share? Rick, can you share a trading plan? Now, the reason why I want to go through a trading plan is I want to see how you look for trade, isn't it? Yeah. Make sure everybody must have a trading plan.
Benny, I try to look for any break of market structure.
Who is that?
Rick.
Oh, Rick. Okay. You look for break of market structure. Okay. Let me write down your so everybody can see. Break of market structure. Okay. What else? That's your first step, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that your first step?
After I know after I have a, oh yeah. Once I know the market structure, then I see. Then
so
I see
come on, again. What is your trading plan? Again, what's the first step? What do you do first? Again.
See my buyers, have a bias.
I don't want you to copy mine. I want you to, it's really your trading plan, okay? Okay, because we want to further improve on your trading plan, yeah? Having a bias, okay? Having a market bias.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
And then to see which does it break the market structure.
Can you see my screen? I'm typing out.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, everybody can see, yeah? Okay, what else?
See where the price is trying to go to.
See where
the price is trying to go to.
See where price is trying to go to.
Yes. And then see whether in the direction, is there any stop hunting, trap orders. And then see the location. Whether is it good to take a trade.
What else?
Yeah, so far it's like that.
Huh? No, I mean, you have not come into trade execution thing. This is not complete one.
yeah. So if it comes to
a trading plan should be something that. Okay, let me share with you guys. When someone asks you, hey, what's your trading plan? It should be something come from your mind immediately in a very how do you call it, smooth or shift sequence, right? It should not be you still need to think and consider, and that means that you don't have a plan. You are just open your chart and then see what you're going to have, what you're going to see, right? No, you must have a trading plan. Okay. So now what else? You must complete the trading plan, right? What else? Undo entry.
If the location is good, then I will wait for price to make the execution. The break,
what do you mean?
The reversal.
Location.
Yeah, if the location is good.
Okay, location is good. And what else?
Yeah, wait for price to make the patterns like the reversal pattern.
Okay. First of all, you need to wait for what? You are missing something, I think it's everywhere. Okay. Never mind, I just type what you say. Wait for reversal pattern, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Any more?
And then
I want to see after these sessions, you realize that how good is your trading plan, or whether you have a trading plan in the first place. All right. And if you don't have, doesn't matter, because this is a good time that you can pick and improve your trading plan. What else?
And then see the risk reward.
Okay, what else? I don't want to say right or wrong. I just type whatever you say, okay?
Yeah.
Later we'll go through it.
And if it's good, then I will just put a limit buy or sell.
Okay. Any more?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah. So that is your trading plan. Good. Okay, let's have some more. Okay, let's have some more. Who else want to volunteer? Who else want to volunteer your trading plan? So
Can
we
I
have
share?
a few to compare.
Can
Who's
I share
that?
mine? Yeah, Roger Benny.
Okay, Roger, share your
Yeah.
trading plan.
Yeah, first, I want to read the news. I basically subscribe the financial source. So,
Okay, good.
and then second is check the 10-year yield. Then third, identify the market sentiment, whether it's risk off or risk on. Basically, I check the commodities, equities, and
Okay.
the VIX and the DXY.
Okay.
Then fourth would be checking the calendar if there are major events. Then fifth, locate the supply and demand, higher time frame. Looking at the D1 and it's 4.
Okay, what's the fifth point again? I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
Locate the supply and demand at the daily and it's 4 time frame.
Identify, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll go to number 6, go to the lower time frame, 15 minute 1 hour 15 minutes, and look for the break of structure.
Okay.
And then wait for the break of structure, number 6. Then execute. If there is a potential setup, then I'll basically execute the trade and risk 2% of my account.
If there's a potential setup,
Yeah, I basically look for pattern. Basically the trigger points is the once there's a market structure, break of structure, look for the engulfing candles, and that's will be the
okay.
trigger
If
point.
there's potential setup, can you repeat again?
If there's a potential setup, I will look for the further confirmation, which is the engulfing candle, and then
Or
execute the
candlestick
trade.
pattern,
Yeah, candlestick.
and then
And
enter.
Yeah, execute the trade.
Okay. Is that all?
Yep.
Okay, so this is your plan. Anybody else want to volunteer? Anybody want to share a trading plan? Nobody else?
Benny,
Yes.
I like to share my plan.
What? Who is that?
Chiu Teck Wing.
Ah, chill. Good.
Yeah, I basically trade Aussie only.
Okay.
The rest of the major pair I don't trade. So I only
Why?
look at.
May I know why? Why?
So I just want to concentrate on the
One pair only.
Aussie pair only. Aussie like
Okay,
Aussie, USD, Aussie, Japan.
Can I know why so special Aussie and not the most people common they will take euro or pound, euro dollar or pound dollar. Why you take Aussie dollar? Why so
Then
special?
I find it this Aussie dollar is much more easy to trade.
I
So
see,
the
I see.
up down is quite you can make some money out of it. Normally it's 20 to 30 bit you can get.
Okay, I like it. Right. So you are very specific. You know what you want, right? You only focus on one currency so that you understand where are the previous turning point where price are sensitive and react upon, right? And you know the characteristic of the
I'm
currency.
studying on it but very hard. trying my best to get.
Yeah, if you are looking at the same currency day in day out and only that currency and nothing else, right? You can be very very good in that currency. Okay, now never mind.
So normally my routine is what I do. I will firstly I will look at the calendar lah, the forex calendar, news on Aussie, USD, and the Japanese yen.
Uh-huh.
Then I will proceed to check the currency strength. Currency strength of yes.
Okay.
Currency strength of the currency that I'm trading on.
Okay.
Then I will go to the chart to identify the currency, the trend. Identify the
trend.
yeah.
Okay.
The trend.
Is that correct?
Then identify. Then I will try to spot the I will look for buy or sell lah. I will look for opportunities to buy or sell.
How you identify opportunity to buy and sell?
Firstly, the third part identify the trend the movement of the trend That means is it uptrend or downtrend at that time Then I will identify to buy or to sell depend the trend
Okay.
Then after that I will go to the higher time frame to check to get my POI
Okay.
Then from there I will execute. I will go to a lower time frame. I trade 5 minutes. I will go to the low 5 minutes, and then I will execute the trade. Whether I want to buy or whether I want to sell. Then
how you look for? Do you have a plan for how you execute trade?
Depend on the day.
What I mean is, do you have anything that is very specific that you are looking or waiting before you execute the trade?
I check on breaker. I check on candlestick pattern also.
So you check candlestick pattern.
Also the breaker that we have learned what else
Is that all?
Basically I use this candlestick and breaker to put in my entry so yeah.
Okay, I think that's it, right? So anybody else? Andy, you want to share, Andy?
Hi, Benny.
Yeah, do you want to share your trading plan?
So I only trade who? I usually look at gold, GU and EU. These are the main currencies. So what I do is because I'm a day trader, I usually look at the day's bias, whether it's uptrend or downtrend.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, if it's uptrend, then I wouldn't do a sell. I'll wait for the buy signal. So I will actually go down to the 1 hour and find out what's
so can I say that your first step is actually you identify trend?
Yeah, identify the trend, whether it's a uptrend or downtrend, but I will not take a trade against the trend. So it will be buying in the direction of the larger trend, the weekly and the daily trend.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I do is I then look for areas like you taught us, right, of consolidation, and if there's area where there are a lot of volatility and that potentially the market may come and take out the stop losses there. So I'm usually quite brave. I'll place either buy limit or sell limit about 5 pips above or below those areas. So hoping that once they go down and take out the stop loss, it will reverse the signal.
Okay.
But in the direction of the trend. So that's usually how I do. But my entry is usually 15 to 5 minutes. I will go down to the lower time frame and enter the buy sell limit or buy limit around the 5 to 15 minute time frame. So
How you enter the trade? How you
I
enter the trade?
usually put buy limit or sell limit. Yeah.
Now, what are the criteria you enter the trade?
In the direction of the trend, usually it's 5 to 10 pips below or above the point of interest.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but this one has some limitations because I get taken out quite often. Because when the market reverses, right, and it doesn't follow the trend, then I get taken out quite a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to share your plan? Ken Boon? Lai? Now this is the time where you're going to refine and find out your trading plan. Now, if you don't have a good trading plan, it is very tough for you to look for opportunity. You know, you must have a trading plan in your mind. You must know exactly what you are looking for when you first open the chart every time without any changes. All right. Or Eddie, you want to share something? Eddie, anybody want to share? Eddie, are you there? Eddie, Lai, how about Lai?
Normally I will beginning of the week I will check the forex calendar. Check the forex calendar. Any news
Okay,
in the
forex
1 week.
calendar.
Yeah. See whether any news, any opportunity or not. So this is for looking the pair to trade. Then
No, when
if
you
let's
say
say
see whether opportunity, no, when you look at the forex calendar, what is it that you are specifically looking for opportunity to trade?
Okay, for example, if let's say for example tomorrow, if let's say AUD got news, right? So normally we see how's the news, what is the news announcements, then will determine whether the bias is a uptrend or down.
So you're trading so are you saying that you wait for the news to release and then you see where the price go up or go down and then you just enter based on the direction they go?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all. Oh, that's quite simple, eh? You're trading news, then.
Yeah.
Huh? You're trading news. You're basically trading news, right?
Yeah. But after the news, after the new release.
After news, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
if you
because
news can be very, very tricky, you know, as sometimes the news let me share you. Let me draw something for you. Okay. Now, say the price is coming down like this. Okay. And then suddenly we have a news, right? We have a news, and this news bullish. Go up like this. Okay. And now what are you going to do? You are looking to buy, right? Because the news is bullish.
But one thing is I want to double confirm whether it's got any structure break or not.
Yeah, I know. Let's say you have you see the price go up, you already have a structure break. See here? Isn't that the structure break? Okay. So are you going to buy?
No, I will wait for them to retrace first.
Okay, so you wait for it to retrace.
Yeah. Then if let's say they didn't make the lower high, then I will enter the trade.
Okay. So you see, if you enter news, because news is an event where most of the time the smart money or the bank, they use news event and as an opportunity to set traps, right? So usually the trend, let's say, is already bearish, is going down. Now a bullish news give the opportunity to push the price up so they can actually sell again, right? So if you are just trading news without understanding the big picture, okay, what is going to happen is you're going to caught many times you're going to get caught in this kind of we call traps, right? We call trap. Price goes up and then it hit a supply and then it will go down again. Okay, look at this example. Look at this one. All right, this one I'm not sure whether news or not, but this is what I meant. Look at this two ERC, right? Push up, we break the structure. But what happened after that? Then you say, oh, we wait for price to pull back to this and you enter. Okay, so let's say the price pull back to here. You put the buy limit, enter, and you see what happened? You can whack. Do you see my point here?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So your trading plan like this, I think is quite risky because news is actually an event where most of the time the bank use the news event to push the price up and then they sell, take the price down, or they push the price down and they take the price up. They use the news event, right? So if you trade like that, it's very, very risky. I mean, the odds is, I don't know what's your odds of success. I think it's quite risky to me, right? Okay, you might want to consider. Okay, I think we have 4 trading plan to share here. Anybody else want to share before we decide? We go through. Okay, if I say I focus on 5 currency, you don't have mine, is it? You have gold, EU, GU, Swiss, and Swiss yen, New Zealand Swiss, right? So he focused on only 5 pair. Then whenever I open my chart, I use this 4 step. I look for a market structure, define my buyers. Okay. The second, so what he do? I'm not sure whether you guys can see what he typed or not. Can you guys see what he typed? If not,
Yes, Benny.
Yes, can.
Oh, I don't have the type, yeah? Okay. So what his first step is look for have a buyers. Okay. Second step is analyze the daily, 4 hourly, then 1 hour, and define his range. Okay, very good. And third, identify my POI and set alarm for me to notify me when the price arrive my POI. Very good. 4, I go to 15 minutes up to 1 minute time frame and look for conversion entry. Yes, Eva, this is exactly my plan, isn't it? Is it really your plan? Do you actually trade this plan? Do you actually trade this plan? Yes, every day. Very good. Can you see his plan is very short and sharp and very clear. Now, let me comment on the first plan. Who is this? I will share it. I forgot oh my God, my memory is so bad. Who's the one?
Rick.
Rick. Now, Rick, I feel that you don't have a plan. You is everywhere. You have a market bias. You break a market structure. You see where the price is going to. Now, why I say you don't have bias? Because your first step and the third step are the same thing.
Yeah,
you know where the price is going, you are having a market bias.
Yeah. That's right.
So I want to say that you know something, but it is very disorganized, right?
Yeah, it's not organized. Spend a lot of time looking at the charts.
Yeah, if your plan is so disorganized, you can't follow your plan, and most of the time don't know what to do next, right? This is one of the reason trader fail, right? You need to reorganize your plan. You know what is going on, but you are very disorganized. Make it simple, right? 8 steps is too long, too much, too many steps. 8 steps. Okay, the second one, who is that? Read news, check 10-year U.
That's Roger.
Roger, is it? Okay. Yep. Roger, I can see that you focus a lot on the fundamental. Okay. Reading news, checking 10-year U's, identify market sentiment, check for Forex event. You can see that you spend 4 items out of the trading plan is you are reading the news, you try to follow the global how you call it, the FA, right? We try to get your direction from FA, which is good. But so far, how are you doing so far? Because not many people can do that, you know. How do you do? How you feel about having this plan? Are you able to after this 4 step, the first 4 step, are you able to come out with a trading team? Is it easy to come up with a trading team?
I find it hard, Vin, actually. But the subscribing the news that summarizes the sentiment, the 4 steps. I don't spend much time 1, 2, 3, and 4 because I subscribe news, so I somehow get the summary of it. and just
Okay, you
for
get a
myself.
summary of the news, right? Which is,
Yeah, yeah.
which is good, right? Because you spend money and you let people to analyze for you.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So after people analyze for you, are you able to transform their analysis into a trading team?
At some point, yes, but not consistently.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
not consistently. Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, what kind of trader are you?
Day trader.
You are a day trader.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Right. So I can see you focus a lot on the news, right? So if you pay you subscribe to certain pay service, which is good, right? Those pay service will analyze the news for you, but make sure that you don't follow blindly. You must have some of your own bias, right? Don't just follow other people's news blindly, right? Now, once you have your FA, whether you come up from your own on yourself, or you pay to someone and let those people analyze for you, whatever it is, right? You need to have a market bias. Okay, you need to have a market bias. This market bias, or rather, you need to have a trading team. From the FA, you were able to have a trading team. From the trading team, you were able to identify which are the potential currency that give you the opportunity that you'll be interested to look at, right? So these are the flow. Now, once you have the currency already, then you still have to go to the currency and develop what is your market bias, because in the short term, sometimes it can be going up, but in the longer term, it can be going down, right? So you need to have a market bias. Okay. So in this way, so once you have the market bias, right? You didn't say here your market bias. I assume you have, right? Do you have a market bias?
Yes.
You have, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
So after you have a market bias, of course, if you are looking to buy, right? You're looking to buy, you're going to identify higher time frame demand. Where is the higher time frame demand to buy? Okay. And then what else? Your step number 6, you go to the lower time frame for break of structure. Now the thing is, let's say the price is going up, okay, and we have a higher time frame demand here. Now, you wouldn't want to go to the lower time frame for break of structure if the price has not entered your point of interest, which is your demand, right? So you need to wait for price to enter your point of interest. Then you go to your lower time frame for wait to look for a break of market structure. Can you follow me so far, Roger?
Yes, Vinny.
Right. What happens if the price is only up to here? Are you going to go? Are you going to the lower time frame and start looking for break of structure? No, right?
Correct. That's why I missed most of the trades.
You see, so that's why I say your trading plan need to be very, very clear and specific, and should not be any ambiguity, right? You need to wait for price to drop into POI, which is your point of interest, which is your higher time frame demand. Then you go to your lower time frame to wait for market structure break, right? Now, if there's a potential setup, look for candlestick pattern or enter. Okay, this is an entry. This is your entry setup, right? You can use whatever candlestick or indicator that you think that works well for you. So this one I have no comments, right? So basically, this is your trading plan. I think you need to refine a little bit more, right? Now come to the third one. Check market. This is what? Who is this?
Chiu.
Chiu. Right? You check for forex calendar for the any news. Okay, good. You check for currency strength. Okay. Identify trend. Okay, higher time frame. Check P higher time frame. So what? Let's say you find that Aussie dollar is going down. So what are you going to do next?
If the Aussie dollar is going down, I will check whether I will find out the range. Then whether I can also sell, or I identify the selling point, whether I still can the range. That means the range is it must be maybe 50% more or
Okay, let's say, you see this my drawing, right?
yeah.
So are you an intraday or are you a swing trader?
Intraday. So
Okay, what is your higher time frame? What is your higher time frame?
my higher time frame is only 1 hour.
Okay, your higher time frame is 1 hour. Fine, good. Right, intraday. So let's say assuming that you see my sketches here, right? Let's say this is 1 hour show you, right? So how are you going to define your range?
How I going to define my range?
Yeah, let's say this is what you see.
If going down.
Where's your range? Tell me where's your range? How you define your range?
So I don't think this, if you follow this trend you draw, I don't think so I will trade.
Okay.
I will not trade this graph you have drawn. Normally I will look for two downtrend step or one downtrend step, then I will execute the trade the trade of
Okay.
the selling trade.
Okay.
For this what you draw I won't trade because it's already always down already.
Okay, I see. Okay, fine. So you know what you are doing. You have a plan, right? Okay, we come to the next one because I do not want to drag too long, right? Because the time come up very fast. Who is this identified trend? This Andy, is it?
Andy, yeah.
Yeah, Andy, I think your plan is a bit too brief, yeah. Compared to the rest, you are too brief. 3 step only. And this lie I've already commented yours. I think this is very, very high risk. If you trade news, even after the news, and without looking at the big structure, market big picture, you very often you will get trapped because the news, like I say again, the institution they usually use the news event to manipulate the trader, right? And then you can be one of them get manipulated. Okay, very, very risky. Now the best, to me, I can see that Eva have the best plan, the most simplest plan, right? You see, his plan is my plan is almost similar. First of all, he developed market buyers. Okay. Second step. What did he do? Second step. Let me see. Yeah. Let me take a look at what he wrote. Second step, he analyzed daily, 4 hourly, 1 hour to define the range. Okay. So he say he defined the range. Define the range to trade, basically. Okay. Third step. What's the third step? Identify POI. Fourth step. Go to 15 minutes up to 1 minute time frame. Look for confirmation entry setup. Can you see the 4th step here? This is exactly, I've been talking about this 4th step. Now, first of all, market buyers. Now, if you are intraday trader, it means that you in and out within the same day, right? So there's no point for you to actually look at the higher time frame, right? You should be looking at like what she was looking, 1 hour time frame, because you're intraday trader. 1 hour become your higher time frame, all right? Or it could be 4 hourly become your higher time frame, right? Now, the thing is how to develop this market buyers. Anybody want to tell me how you develop these market buyers? Okay, let me share with you this screen here. This is a 4 hourly time frame. Okay, what is the market bias right now for euro dollar? Anyone? What is the market bias?
Ranging.
Market is ranging.
Yeah.
Okay, so I assume you are looking at this.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going back all the way to October, right? Are you what kind of trader are you, like?
Actually, I try a few times. Actually, I discovered that I like is intraday.
Oh.
But because before that I try swing, but it's too long for me.
Okay. Yeah, swing trader is not easy, right? Not easy for
Yes.
everybody, because you're waiting for a long time before you have a trade, and waiting for a long time before you see the outcome.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's why I
won't see
try
the immediate result.
different way.
Okay, so if you are intraday, it means that you trade within the same day. You are trading on the daily candlestick.
Benny, before that, I would like to ask you one question. Intraday and scalping, is it the same? No.
No. Scalping is
No.
even shorter. You are just scalp for a few minutes. You are scalping for maybe 3 pips, 5 pips, and you are out. You are trading on the 1 minute time frame. All right.
Oh, okay.
Very short time. That's called scalping. So in one day, maybe you can put in 10 trades.
Oh, okay.
10 trade on the same pair. All right, 10 trade or more. So that's called scalping. Okay. Now intraday meaning that you pick your best opportunity to enter the trade. Yeah, it can be you enter the trade during the Asian market, which very unlikely we have opportunity. So most likely you enter the trade during the London market, and you either out the your trade will be out. You hit your target by London market or by New York market. So you are in and out within the same day. So when you are in and out within the same day, you are trading on the same daily candlestick. One candlestick. So imagine if you are trading on one candlestick, if let's say assuming this is a daily chart, no different, right? Now if you are trading on this one candlestick, what's the point you're looking at this high? What is the point you're looking at this high, this low, this? Okay, this one maybe you pay attention. This one maybe. What is important to you is only this area, nothing else. Because you are intraday, you are trading something that movement. You are trading the movement within the same candlestick. Do you understand me? Right? I guess if for those of you who are intraday, which I believe most of you are intraday, you should not focus too much on this. This is for swing trader, right? You should focus more recent candlestick. Okay. So now, and then what is your higher time frame for intraday? Your higher time frame can be 4 hourly time frame, right? Or it can be 1 hourly time frame, because you are in and out within the same candlestick. All right. So if I'm looking at this pair, the price is right now over here. Now, what is important to me is only here. Well, this one, maybe this one, this one. That's it. The rest, I'm not interested. I only focus on this area. Okay, this area, that's it. So if when you look at this area, what is the bias right now based on if you're intraday? You look at this part, this amount of data point. What is your bias? What is your market bias right now? Anyone? Okay, everybody say bearish spread market straight to downside.
It's an uptrend, Ben.
Huh?
It was an uptrend, but looks like it broke the market structure.
Okay, so it was uptrend. You're right. This one is we have a low, we have a high, right? And the price basically looks like coming down to feel this is going back up, right? So we are in a uptrend. But if you only look at this again, then we have a break of structure, right? With a break structure, it means that price want to go lower. Okay. Now, one thing is very straightforward. If you trade on based on price action, it is very easy to understand, right? Where the market is going. Market always tell us where you want to go, right? Now, when we see the market have a break of this structure like this, what does it tell us? The market is telling us that you want to go lower. Okay, you want to go lower. That's it. So we can say that, well, if I'm an intraday trader and I only pay attention, because for intraday, it is very unlikely the price can go to this low. Very unlikely, unless there's a news event, there's an important news coming up. Otherwise, I think the most important one is this one. or maybe this low which already taken out, right? Because you are in and out within the same day. You don't expect the price to go up all the way here to test this high or come down all the way here to test this low, because unless there's a big event or there's a big important news. So what you are trading is only about this area. Right? We are getting even easier, less data to analyze. All right. So I can see that, well, we are bearish. We used to be bullish, and now the market have make a double top. It break this low and make a lower low. Short term, we are bearish. Okay. So this is how you develop your market bias. Where is your latest break of structure? Latest break of structure, this one to the downside, it means that this one short term, you want to go lower. Short term, you want to go lower. But if I look in a bigger time frame, well, we have a low, we have a high, we have take out this low, we have a break of structure to the upside, and now the price fill this gap, inefficient, and the price coming back, rebalance. This is rebalancing, right? And then now looks at price going back up. Okay, so you can analyze this market this way. Okay, so now the bias is right now bearish. Okay, so to establish whether it's bearish or bullish, very straightforward. If I'm intraday trader, this is only what I'm interested. Bearish, that's it. I do not have to look at all this. Unless you are swing trader, then you have to look at all this. Okay, everybody follow me? Right? So second point, right? Once you know that your bias, right? Once you have a bias, you know that you are going to sell. In this case, if this pair is bearish, right? We have a break of structure to the downside. You break this low, right? So the second step is, if I'm bearish, I'm looking to sell. Now, before I look to sell, I want to identify my range. Now, where's my range? My range is pretty easy to identify, right? This is swing high. This is not yet the low point, yeah, because this is not yet a low, right? We haven't, because the price might just continue to go lower, right? This is just potential low. We do not know whether this is a low yet, right? But we have to assume this is low right now, right? Because price might be doing this, break structure upward, and put here. So then after price do this, then we can say that this is a low, right? And then this is the high. This is a break. And now we have a range. So if the price is here, okay, we have a break of structure here to the upside. This tells me that this is the low. If I don't have this, I cannot say that this is the low yet, because the price can continue to go lower, right? So I have to wait for. So what I have here is I have a break of structure here. It tells me that price want to go lower. Okay. Now, the thing is, let me go up a little bit. Okay. So we have a break of structure here. Okay, sorry. And price want to go lower. Now, why the price want to break structure? Where is the target? Now, this is important to establish target, and it is not easy to explain. Why we need to find out. We cannot know exactly the answer for that, but we need to try. Why the price want to break structure to the downside? Is there a reason for bank or for the smart money to push the price lower? What are they trying to achieve? What is the objective? It is important because if, let's say, if the objective is to test this low or to unlock this trap order, and we see the price has not yet achieved the objective. So what it means is the price will continue to move lower until the objective achieved, right? It might move up, but it still have to come down lower, because if this is the objective, okay? So now you understand, to establish the objective is very important, all right? So now, what is the reason the price break this low? before you see this candlestick, why you want to break the low? Well, we can come to easy conclusion. Maybe they want to take all this liquidity. Maybe they want to fill this gap. Okay, it's very easy to identify the goal. These are the liquidity maybe they want the price to come and take, and this is the gap they want to fill. And we have another third reason, the trap order. All right. So has a price achieved? Well, so far what we see is the price moved to this low. It has taken out all this. It has taken out all this. Well, who is that? Who is that? Very, very bad, huh?
Sorry.
Okay, where was I? Okay, the price has achieved this target. Stop hunting. Now, do you think that if you think that this is a gap that is your objective, that means the price is going to come back lower again before go higher. All right. So to establish an objective is very important. Now we have a bias. We have achieved that. We already know. Let's say our object. I think the objective is to fill this gap. All right. So far, has it filled yet? No, not yet. Not yet. It means that there's a potential for the price to go even further. Right. So now I establish my range. This is my high. I can take this as a temporary low because this is not yet a low because the price might even go lower, right? So I can take this as a temporary low. And so if I am bearish with this range, this is the high, this is the low, I know where I want to do business. I want to sell as high as possible. If I can sell here, enter here, that's the best. But that's ideal, right? Things is not like that, right? Things doesn't work that way, right? So we have to be reasonable. We say, well, I want to sell, but I want to sell something high. How high? Well, at least 50% between the high and low. That's what I want to sell. So if I just estimate the line here between the low and the high, that means anything that's above this orange line, that's where I want to sell. Okay, and that's where how you find out. How do you know the price will come here? Well, we don't know. You start look, is there any gap or not? No, is there any double liquidity to be hunted or not? Right? And now we have introduced another one, breaker. Right? So this is a breaker that potentially might give you the opportunity to sell. This is a breaker. In fact, the price already came back to this breaker and dropped. Can you see? Right? Price dropped. Price came back to breaker, drop. That's it. The trade is already done, right? Can you see now? Can you guys see what I mean here? Everybody? See? Price already came back to this breaker and then it dropped. Okay, it dropped. So now, so we have identified the range already. So if this is your breaker, of course, right now we wait for price to enter. If this is your breaker, it means that if this is your POI, this is your POI. So now you're waiting for price to come back to this POI. Then you go down to lower time frame, 15 minutes or 5 minutes, and wait for the entry setup. And then take your shot there. Now, where's the target? Your target is still this gap. Can you see? Very simple 4-step trading plan. Easily, no confusing at all, right? So this is something that you need to refine. For those of you who you might want to go back and take some time to refine your trading team, because if your trading team have too many steps, it is very, very difficult for you to execute your trade. If your trading plan has too many steps, okay, can you guys still see my screen? My screen gone.
Yeah, Benny, it's still on EU.
Huh?
Yeah, we can still see.
You can see, huh?
Yeah.
My chart disappeared. Okay.
But can't see your cursor moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can see, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys follow me so far? The trading plan, right? So please go and refine your trading plan. If you think that you are not able to, there is no point to have a trading plan where you cannot follow, or rather you have hard time to follow, right? Like just now, Roger said he followed the he studied a lot of FA and he paid subscription to FA. People analyze for him. My question to him is, can you based on what you pay for the material and come out? Is it easy? No. If the answer is no, then it's not helping you. All right, that's not happening. So you need to change. All right. So I think Ava, the trading plan so far is the simplest, easy to follow, right? Easy to execute. So I would suggest that you guys follow something along that line, right? You might want to add on something. It's okay. Like make it as simple as easy to execute. Not 8 steps. 8 steps is too many steps. All right. No wonder I see Ada close trade all the time, almost daily, and it's doing well, right? Because your plan and my plan is almost similar. Okay, so far any question about trading plan? No, we don't have any question? Yes, no? Yeah, very easy to follow, right? So like I say, everybody, please, if you don't have a trading plan, if you think that your plan is too messy and you find it very hard, you're having hard time to follow, right? Try to work within the four-step framework. Okay, it's very easy to execute see trade opportunity. Okay, let's look at some opportunity. Yeah, anybody have any currency that you want to see? Anyone?
What about GU, man?
Huh?
GU.
GU, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at GU. Okay, what are you looking for GU? I'm bearish, right? Price already dropped. But,
yeah, bearish.
Yeah.
But it already dropped.
This one is what I post, but price didn't come back, right? So
yeah, it dropped before it came.
But if you look back, play back what I've just showed you here, I post. Now, if you look at the 4-hourly time frame, look at this. We are intraday, 4-hourly. We don't have to go to daily, right? What is the trend? The trend is bearish. Very easy. The trend is bearish. Where is this? Right? Can you see this? Okay, bearish, simple. So if bearish, I'm looking to sell. So now the thing is, where to sell? Look at this. We have a price drop, ERC, break, pullback, right? You see this price pullback? It did not come back to the breaker, but after that, what happened? A big drop one more time, right? And this big drop, we know that this is caused by institution trader. You take out this low one more time, right? And see how the price pull back. It dropped to this low, which means that the target is here, already met, right? The reason why you want to break structure is to achieve this low, trap order, right? It already achieved. Now, after it achieved the target, you see what happened to this pound dollar? It has moved higher, break this structure, price pullback, is potential to go long, right? So now before we come to all this, now I want to bring your attention to this. Okay, look at this drop here. After this drop, I don't know why I put the drawing there, the circle. Okay, after this drop, immediately we know that this is the breaker. Can you see? This is the 4-hour breaker. All right. So if I have a 4-hour breaker and it is bearish, right? So our 4-step, what is a bias? Bearish. I'm looking to sell. If it's bearish, I'm looking to sell. All right. So the thing is, where do I want to sell? Well, 4-hour time frame is my higher time frame because I'm intraday trader. This is my point of interest. right? This is my point of interest. I'm going to sell here. Why? Because this is my breaker. All right. So go down. I'm waiting for price to come back and look for a sell here to take lower. All right. Very easy 4-step. Okay. So and see what happened after that. All right. Price pull back. Now we go to 1 hour. You see? Okay, 4-hour breaker. Price come touch. Now we didn't go in, right? Because we don't put a sell limit there unless you put a sell limit, which I don't, right? Once I identify this is a breaker, I wait for price to come up and break one more time. I want to see the price break one more time. Okay, in other words, I want to see the price come up here, break one more time, and pull back. That is my entry. Okay, I do after I identify POI on the higher time frame, I don't put a sell limit there. I wait for price to return to this POI on the higher time frame, go to the lower time frame, wait for another break. We call that confirmation entry, right? Confirmation entry. So do I see the break or not? Right? This is 1 hour time frame. Let's go to 50 minutes time frame. Okay, we see this is a breaker, the purple line. Price push up, price push down. Can you see? Price push down, break this. Okay, it break this. We have a high. We have a low. Okay. So where is my point interest right now? This is 50 minutes time frame right now, right? So we have a few area to enter. This is my higher time frame POI, which is the 4-hourly breaker. Price arrived the higher time frame breaker, POI. I want to wait for another break. So I have my break here. Can you see? We have a lower low here, lower than this low. So I'm waiting for price to pull back, right? So where do I want to sell? If I want to sell, this is another breaker here. This is a 5 minutes breaker. Let me draw properly. 5 minutes breaker. This one. Okay. 5 minutes breaker. This red candle. Price drop. So now your entry can be anywhere here because it's a 50 minutes right. You don't have to wait some more time, right? So your short is on this breaker. High, take profit here. Okay, so you already have a trade there. Can you see? So this should be in the trade already. Your trade should be taken in, but not yet in the target, right? It's just sideways, right? So this is how you enter. Okay, so you should be in the trade. So now let's look forward. Where's next opportunity? Well, we are bearish. We have price pullback to the breaker. So now we expect price to come down lower to test. Where's the target for this breaker, for this break of structure? Target maybe this low. Is it this low? Okay, very messy. Yeah? Okay, this break of structure, you make a low here. You make this low. We have this break of structure over here. Why you want the break structure to move lower? Because I think the objective is to here, is here. That is the goal. Has the price achieved the goal? Yes, I think it has already achieved the goal. So after it achieved the goal, what the price do? It move higher. Now, if we go this 8 hours, right? So if you go down to 1 hour time frame, what do we see actually? we see the price start to break structure to the upside. Can you see there's a shift in the market structure? Okay, shift in the market structure. So right now, we can see that price has already achieved a target, this downswing. Maybe it's time for us to start looking for long trade. Start looking for long because the goal have achieved, right? So if I look at this 1 hour time frame now, I expect the price to come lower, maybe to this area to fill here. Look at this trap order here. So this entire zone is now my POI for potential go up. Okay. So this could be my area right now to look for a potential up. Can you follow, guys? Can you follow, guys? Can?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a pound dollar. Yeah. Any other trade? Any other trade? Oh, looks like it's start moving. Yeah. 1 hour. Not really moving. 15 minutes. Let's see. Oh, it's moving. Yeah. Price pull back. 15 minutes. So now, if I have a bias to go long on this pair, dollar Mexican, right? If we go to the daily time frame, you can see that we are basically right at the very low. Now, if we zoom into this area, you can see that this is our breaker, bullish breaker. Price goes up, price pull back. You respect this bullish breaker. Okay. Now, previously, we have another bullish breaker, which is this green candle. Okay. So, price move up, price come back. You respect this. So now price move up, price come back. This is a breaker, right? So now the price is on my higher time frame POI. I go to my lower time frame. This dotted line, blue dotted line is my higher time frame POI. Now, what do I see? I see it stop hunting over here. I see price start to take out this low, this high. But it closed lower, right? It fill out this gap here, this ERC gap. So where the price looks like price is not yet ready to move up. It's coming back down. Want to test. So if you go down to 15 minutes time frame, right? So if you are scalpel or intraday, now we have a trade here. We are bullish already from the higher time frame. Now we see there's a high that take out this low, this high. So this become the higher high. This is a break of structure. So why the price want to break structure? Well, I think there's a higher target to be achieved. And now price, where's the low here? Right. So now we have a range, the high, the low. We must always establish our range, our trading range. Otherwise, you are not able to know whether are you buying low or buying high. So this is our range, right? This is our break of structure. Can you see the 4 step? Very easy to follow. You have a bias, break of structure, you establish your range. Immediately, you know your price relative to this range. I want to buy, but is this current level good enough for me to buy? Is there any good reason for me to buy here? Right? Then I say, okay, is there any reason for the price to move low? Well, I see there. This is multiple low here. It means that there are a lot of stop loss here. Right? So potentially, I might see the price come down here, take the stop loss, then go higher. So this will be my area of interest. Okay? So if I wait for price to come to this area, now if I base on this high to this low, am I buying low? Yes. I'm buying below 50%. Oh, look at this candle. Boom, go up like, oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, 9:30. Oh, I see. New York market. Okay, New York market just opened, is it? All right, so or you can use your Fibonacci to from this low pull up to this high. We want to look for peak entry which is below 50%. All this stop hunting here is actually below 50%, which means that this is a good area to go long. So I would like to wait for price to come lower here to this area here to start hunting between 61 to 79% Fibonacci and then go higher. So that would become my trade. Okay, like this. When the price drop in that here, then go long. Now remember, I trade on 50 minutes time frame intraday. This is really intraday, huh? Because if you trade on 1 hour, you don't really see much movement, right? Or now you see movement. Okay, we see the break. We see the break, right? So once we see the break, now you have to put up, okay, this could be the high. We do not know yet this is a high because the price can continue to go higher, right? We can only know the high when the price in the lower time frame start to put this down. Then we know that this is a high. But until then, we do not know that's high. So we have to keep shifting this line. But where's our low? Our low is already fixed. Our low is this point. The high we do not know yet, right? So look at price is doing stop hunting here. Look at this here. We have this breaker here. So what might happen is price might just go to this breaker and then come down one more time. Then go. Okay. So if I'm bullish in this one, I would like to wait for price to come down lower, which stop hunting here before go higher. And then I wait. Now, where's my target? Look at this. We have this gap to be filled, which already filled partially, right? Until here. But still a big gap to be filled. We have a trap order. We have this breaker here. So if I go long here, where do I want to take profit? So let's measure our risk reward. If I go long somewhere here, after stop hunting, after the price move back down, I go long somewhere here. My stop loss below this swing low. My target is this breaker. Risk reward 1:8. Can you see? Fantastic risk reward. That is the trade. Can you see the 4-step how with the trading plan? Simple to execute, easy to understand. All right, guys, can you understand me so far? Rick?
Yes, Benny.
Okay. Yeah, you should see opportunity everywhere. Yeah, with this 4-step trading plan, you should see opportunity everywhere. All right, so I would like to ask you, for those of you who share your trading plan, right, try to go back and make it easy and simple to follow for yourself. And then once you have a trading plan, stick to your trading plan. There is no not, you see, we see this. I'm not sure if how is Eva doing. How are you doing, Eva, so far? Are you making good now compared to last time? Okay, very much better, right? So there is no what's the word that how to use? There's no coincidence or what's the proper word to use where Eva is doing better now compared to last time because he has followed the 4 steps which I've been sharing with the group, right? And every day he follow his plan. This the plan that I share, and then now he make it that his plan, right? And when he open the trade, that is his plan. So everyone should work along that line. Come up with a trading plan, rewrite your trading plan, make it as simple as possible. Okay, my 4 step is actually very simple already. Okay, go break 1834. Let's take a look at gold. Look at this, right? Now, one of our students, right, I share in the group. She want to put a sell limit. I believe that you can see her post, right? I'm not saying she's bad or what, but why I share what he say is because this is exactly whatever he think that he shared with me this morning, or I can't remember when. Is exactly what the retail trader are thinking, right? What she's thinking is, well, this is already a triple top, and this is the 4th time the price is coming up. So she think that this is a very strong resistance, and she like to give it a try, put a small sell limit here, right? And hope the price will come and take his sell limit and can go down, and his stop loss is above. Now, if you have the kind of mindset, you are not wrong, you know, but it's just that you are trading based on retail model. And we all know that retail model, you are there to provide the liquidity. Now, if she did what she said, her trade should have already triggered by this candlestick. I think by now, 1840, her stop loss also get triggered at the loss. All right. Can you see now, right? So, do not look at the chart with the retail perspective mindset anymore. If you want to be different, you need to look the chart from the institution point of view and not from the retail point of view anymore. All right, you need to look at where are the potential stop hunting. Those represent liquidity, those represent money, right? Because those are the area that price will go there. Look at this. So clear cut, right? When the price is so bullish, why would I want to sell? I do not want to go straight direct to the student because I might be wrong, right? And if I say something like that and she decide not to sell and the trade work out as what she predicted, well, she will blame me, right? So I don't want to say whether she's right or wrong because there's no right or wrong, right? It's just that this is her perspective, right? That's how she look at it. Right, and look at this, price is bullish. So if this price is bullish, everybody can see the price is bullish. Why do I want to put a sell limit here and trade against this? The institution order flow is up. Why would I want to trade against the flow? You follow me, right? Okay. I think we have overshot our time. Okay, that's it. Any questions? I hope the session is you learned something from this. All right. I think many of you, I believe that you are still very weak in the trading plan. Please spend some time. You don't need to spend a lot of time because I already give you 4 steps. Just follow along the 4 steps, and you will see that your trading will pick up very fast. All right. Focus on 4 steps, and that's it. Nothing else. Easy 4 steps.